Hey guys, this is Jason with Multiple Streams of Income, and I want to show you how you can create a custom font that can go on your estage or go on to WordPress so that you can stand apart from everybody else on the internet. It's very easy to do, and let me show you how right now. All right, guys, before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button up there so that you get notified whenever I create a brand new video on YouTube. And it may be down below on YouTube, but hey, it looks like that right up there. So let's go ahead and get right to it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Google and you want to download a font. And so I went to Google and type in free downloads. Now on my blog post, what this video is going to be, you can actually go there and I have a few selections that you could choose on my blog post. So you'll be able to click on those. But if you just type in free downloads, free fonts, and you can actually look at all the different fonts that are out there. And then here's an example of one that I use. It's called dafont.com, and you could pick and choose any one of these fonts. It's pretty cool. And so let me show you how it works. So when you see something you like, let's look at this with Superman right here. You can click on it and then you can download it. Now I created a subdirectory called fonts wherever it was on my hard drive, and you can do that too. And you can do that too right here. And just download it to that subdirectory and say save. I got quite a few different ones here. There's 3 of them there. And let me do this one here called DC Comic. And I'll just download it, okay? It's gonna download to your PC. Now for a Mac, it may be a little bit different. I don't use Mac, so you probably already know how to do that. So what you're gonna wanna do is click on that directory where it's loaded, and it's gonna pull up the actual file. Now, this is still zipped. What you have to do is extract that file. So you wanna extract it, and say extract, and it will actually create the actual file on your hard drive. Okay, now this is the actual the font itself. So what you're going to want to do now is you're going to double click on the font and you want to install it to your Windows on your PC. So installed on PC. Now that's installed on the PC now, and now you can actually use this. Now let me show you what it looks like. So remember, it's DC Comic, right? And I'm going to show you some examples here of what I've done. And this is some examples within here, but let me show you the one we just downloaded. And we're going to go to DC, just scroll down to the D's, and you'll be able to see it. Well, maybe not. Give me a second here. D, C, Comic. There it is right there. Set it enter. And so now when I hit the keys, I have DC Comic, and these are letting the keys. So I'm hitting the letter O. I'm hitting E and the R, P, A, all that. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now you can actually change the size of these just by clicking right here and change the size of those. Now that's all on Windows, and it's all only on your PC. It is not on your website yet. So in order to get this font to work on your website that everybody else can see on your blog, you've got to load a plugin. So let's go ahead and go over to my website, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to go to, you have to log in, and I'm not going to show you how to do that. You should know how, and go directly to plugins, okay? And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add a new plugin. So right up here is add new plugin. So you're going to click on that, okay? And you're going to type in, and here you're going to say use any font, okay? And then hit enter. Okay, this is what it looks like, use any font. Now you're going to hit the install, which will be right here, okay? I'm using this as an example because I've already got it activated. I'm not going to deactivate it and activate it, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So when you activate it, you're going to install it and then activate it. You're going to get this section within your WordPress site that says use any font, okay? When you're in that area, you're going to now see this. You're not going to have a key here. Now, if I remove my key, I got to go through the whole process of setting it up. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So it's going to have a little box here. It's white. You're going to click on Activate Key. It's going to pull up this window right here. And this is where you're going to get your activation key. Now, you can only use one font at a time unless you pay $10. Okay? And if you enter email, your phone, your name and email, and then select what payment type it is, hit submit, you're going to get a key there. Now, if you don't want to pay for it, you can do it for $0, but you can only do one font at a time. So, and every time you want to change the font, you have to get a new activation key and reset the plugin, and it's kind of a pain. So if you want to make it so you can have unlimited fonts, go ahead and pay for it. It's not a big deal. I don't get any commission for it. All right, so when you capture that key, which is right here, you're going to type that key, cut and paste it right here, and hit activate. And then it will show activate right there. Okay, so then what you're going to do is, and this is important, you need to select the name, because you're going to have to name it. And when you name it and you hit activate, you're going to have this right here. So what you have to do now is you're going to name the actual font. Okay, that's the name of the font you're going to put in there. You're going to type any name you want there. And then you're going to choose your font, okay? And go pick that font that you picked. So let's go to the PC dock right here and say okay. It'll put it right there. You're going to upload it. Mine will error out because I've already got this key assigned to one other font, okay? And so when you upload it, it'll say okay, and then what you do is you add font, and it'll show underneath here, add font, okay? Now, once you added the font, you need to go through here and select the font, and you're going to want to choose block only, block quotes, or list ID tags, one or the other. The reason why you don't want to select all of these because you already have headers, you already have a body, you already have paragraphs, and if you go select every one of these, it'll put it on every page, home page, everything across your website, and that's not what you want unless you put some custom code in here to do that. But I selected block quotes because I don't use block quotes as of right now, and then I hit update font, assign font, and you'll see right here that this is the font it's assigned to block quotes, and you can delete it at any time you want, and then save settings. Now let me show you what it looks like within a post. So let's go show you a demo of what it looks like. So I've got a test page already created, and you could put this on a post or page. I'm not going to go into the editor, which is this editor here. What I'm going to do is just go into here, and you can see I've already typed some in here, and I won't be able to show the DC comic because I don't have a key for that. But if you go in here and you pull down the font right here, you'll be able to click on it, and then when you type in anything, you're going to have that font, okay? Now, I noticed something just earlier. The font doesn't change the size just yet. Whoops. So here, it did change it a little bit. It gave it a little bit bigger size. And go to, let's see how big we can go. There's 18. So that's pretty cool. So all you have to do is update, and remember, you're just typing on your keys. Now this is going to be shown on your WordPress website now. So, and I'm going to view this. I'm going to view this page, or I'm going to right click and open a new tab, and I'm going to view that page. Now, don't worry about the formatting and all that because it's not formatted correctly for this theme. But this is what we wanted to look at. There's the font, there's the key fonts we created right here. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, you could put words on all around it. You could put this one first and then put regular text right beside it. So it's whatever you want to do. It's pretty cool. So for example, if I wanted to put here and it says word, you hit return, you'd have to make sure you select a different font and say WordPress. And then you can make this your WordPress link. See, then it's got the icon for WordPress. Pretty cool. You could do the same thing for Twitter. And if you want to use the Twitter one right here, you hit the return, and you want to make sure you got the right font set up and say Twitter, okay? And then you can make that a hot link, which is right click. I'm sorry, you don't right click, just highlight it and hit here. And now you've got a hot link. You can type in the URL to your Twitter account, and now that's a hot link for anybody. And if you click on this button here, you can say open in a new tab and say add, and boom, this is a hot link that opens into a new tab just like we did over here. That's how easy it is. And let me show you when I update this, and we'll go back over here one last time and refresh the screen. You can see that that's what it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? Don't worry about all this below or above here because that's all messed up. I'd have to reformat my page and do a lot more work to make it look good. But this is what it looks like. If you have any questions, let me know. The best way to get a hold of me is go to jasongerald.com, and in here there's a text box. You could just type in Jason right here, and I will activate it first, and then you can actually chat with me directly on Facebook. If you want to ask a question, ask me. If you have a problem and you're trying to fix a problem, let me know. I'm here to help, because I bridge that gap between the technology and the business. It's 80% of creating multiple streams of income online is mental. The 20%, which most people fail on, is the technical side. And that's where I thrive. I love the technical side. So make sure you comment and let me know. And if you're new to the business, let me know, because we can actually create multiple streams. And I'm building my team right now. Join me, and we'll build a team to build multiple streams of income, because this is one way or one piece that helps you build another income stream online. Because there's hundreds of ways you can do it. You can go into crypto, you can have your own products, you can sell somebody else's products, whatever you want to do. So just go ahead and message me, and I'll be willing to help you out, no matter if you're in my group or not. And go out there and create multiple streams of income, and have a great day, guys. Bye.